to the channel. As you can see, I already got my window covers up because it's late. It's almost midnight. I'm currently at the Amtrak station here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. I will be stealth camping here tonight. And then in the morning, I'm going to take the train into Battle Creek, Michigan, hang out, grab a bite to eat, grab a nice drink, relax, unwind, chill, and then come back. Same day. So it's going to be a freaking cold, cold night. But this is where I'm parked. If you guys have been following me for a while, then you would know that this is not the first time I stealth camped at this train station. I stealth camped at this train station 2 years ago when I was in my van, because 2 years ago I took the train. It was coach, and I took it to Grand Rapids. It was one train and one bus. But this time I'm not doing no bus. I just want to go to Battle Creek. I've never been. I've driven through Battle Creek, never actually been there. And there is a restaurant I want to try that's got great reviews. I am in limbo waiting to drop off my Subaru to get it fixed. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about and you're watching this video for the first time, just go watch my video that was posted 2 videos ago. I think it was episode 253. And I explained everything about what happened with my car and stuff. But my appointment's coming up real soon to get the grill fixed, the emblem replaced, and an estimate on the hood. And so while I'm waiting on that, I'm just going to chill and hang out. You know, it's inexpensive. It's not a lot of money to ride the train. It is cold here in Michigan. There is a lot of ice and snow. The roads are bad. So instead of driving almost 2 hours to Battle Creek from where I'm at now, the train is a safer option, and I enjoy train travel so much that I'm going to take the train tomorrow instead of driving. It's a lot safer. Let me show you where I'm parked, and I'm going to go to bed. This is where I'm parked. You see the stairwell straight ahead? I just take that stairwell tomorrow up and to the right, and the train station's up that way. But you can see I'm in a safe area. It's plenty of lighting. There's other cars. For reference, it's currently 13 degrees. It feels like 1 degree. So I'm going to show you guys how I stay warm in frigid, cold temperatures in this car. This is how I keep warm. First of all, I use hot hands. I have hot hands with me in the covers. These really, really help. These are the small ones. I bought them when I was in Alaska. They're very, very tiny. Walmart has bigger ones. You can also get them off Amazon that are a lot bigger. But these do the job. For now, I have a lot. I'm going to run through those before I buy the bigger ones. And then now let me show you my cover setup. It's in layers, and it works like a charm. So my first layer is my 0 degree sleeping bag. I climb into this, and I get under this fleece blanket. This is actually a heated blanket that I can plug into my power station, but because the fleece works so well on its own, I have not had to plug it in just yet, even in 13 degree Fahrenheit temperature. The coldest it's been in here is 11 degrees Fahrenheit, and just being in this 0 degree sleeping bag with this fleece on top of me, I close the sleeping bag up, and then I take my comforter and wrap it around me. I'm warm all night. Like, this is the perfect combination. I also have 2 pillows. So hot hands and layers is what keeps me warm. Last and final thing that I do while I'm asleep is this headgear. This is how I sleep with it now. I never used to pull it all the way over my face, but after me not wearing this because it was too tight, and used my brown winter hat that you guys see me wear in my videos, and that brown hat came off my head, I woke up the next morning with a head cold. Runny nose, burning throat, watery eyes, coughing. I'm now just getting over it. So now I sleep with this on. I don't care how tight it is, but this is how I wear it, how it's intended to be worn, and I wear it like this to bed. That's how I wear it. And when I wake up, not only is my body warm, but my head and face is warm, and I don't feel like crap. when I don't have my head covered, because now I shaved all my hair off, and even when I did have hair, it was still rough. But now that I sleep with it like this, I wake up, I feel so good. I feel amazing. So that's how I sleep with the headgear now, because I'm not playing no games. It's too cold in here, and I don't want to be sick again. Like I said, I am now finally feeling good and getting over a head cold, and I don't want to go back to that. So that is my 2025 winter setup. And you know what? It really does work. Oh my gosh. Your girl is froze. Well, I'm actually quite warm. This one little hand is cold. Oh my gosh. I gotta get up. Oh. I just know once I get out this bed, I'm gonna freeze. Oh. I know once I get up, I'm gonna freeze. What's the temperature? Wow. It's 14 degrees outside. 14 degrees. Man. I think my train leaves around 10:30, something like that. So it's time for me to at least get up and make my bed, hygiene, get dressed. Oh man. This is the worst part about sleeping in my car during the winter, is getting up. I wish my car had auto start. I could, when I was in my van, I would auto start my van. This car doesn't have auto start. If it had auto start, I'd be perfect. I would just start the car up, stay in the covers till it got warm, and then get up. Nope. 14 degrees. Here we come. Oh, man. I bet you there's ice on the windows. I already know. Yeah, I kept my hoodie on. There's no way I was taking it off. It was just too cold. I was like, nope. All right, let's check these windows out. You know there's freaking ice on the windows. Yep, just as I suspected. That's insane. Oh, man. Let's crank the car up and warm it up. Oh, man. Put some lights on. No. My windshield wiper on. All right, let's look at the windshield. You know it's all solid ice. Oh my goodness. Look at the windshield. Solid ice. 14 degrees. Top right corner. 14 degrees Fahrenheit. That is insane. Oh, man. Wow. This is crazy. Man. Oh, man. This is the hardest part about living in your car in the wintertime. It's just warming up the car and just get yourself moving. Like, my hands are froze, but I have my hot hands in my pockets. And once I warm up, then I'm going to change and clean up and make the bed and all that stuff. But right now, with it being so cold in here, I can't do anything but just sit and wait. Bed is finally made. This is as good as it's going to get. There are my window covers. The windows are finally starting to defrost. The back window is all but defrosted. And yeah, it's nice and clean. I gotta throw this away. Well, I'm gonna keep it and put more trash in it, but that's my little trash container or bag, trash bag. And then for those of you new to the channel, I sit back here to eat, read, get dressed. You notice there's nothing on the floorboard. I keep it clean, clear. I can stretch my legs out. This is my gym bag / shower bag. I've got everything in here. Change of clothes, undergarments, soap, shower, body wash, lotion, everything. Towel, washcloth. I got these 2 hooks. I hook my keys on here at night. I got my hats hooked and I got my gym bag hooked. But yeah, finally the window is defrosted. Okay, it's time to go. It's 9:30. So the train takes off in about 40 minutes or so. Less than 45 minutes. Bye. See my baby down there? But that's the parking lot from up above. It's a nice, big parking lot. Man. I don't know if I told you this, but this is the first time I'll be riding business class. My very first ever train experience, I rode economy, but this time I'm riding business class. Is it down this way? Yeah. Ooh, wow. These stairs are extremely icy. When I booked my train ticket online, they didn't give me a seat, so I don't know if it's kind of like figure out your own seat or if it's assigned seating. I'm hoping you just grab a seat, and I'm hoping they're single seats, because like I said, the first time I rode the train ever in economy, I had this person sit next to me and our legs were literally touching. The train is coming, and I asked business class, we sit wherever we want, just grab an open seat, and we load at A. So I'm happy about that. Hopefully there are single seats. If it's 2-man seats, that's fine, but I'm hoping for single-man seats. But now everybody is out because the train is coming. And this time it's on time. 2 more minutes, it should be here. Alright, this is business. Coach to the right.
Coach to the right, business class to the left.
Thank you, sir.
No, it doesn't. It didn't work. Yeah, you're good. Alright, start off with gloves. Come on. I said to you.
So this is my first time in business class, and I absolutely like it. It's very spacious. The aisles are very spacious. You don't feel like you're claustrophobic. You have the option to sit by yourself, which I'm in, or you can sit in a 2-man seat with someone else. The windows are big. They're clean. Lots of lighting. Very, very nice. Got a lot of people on laptops doing work. It's quiet. I love business class. Lots of leg room. Very clean. Now I'm going to show you kind of around my seating area and what you get when you're in business class. It's not much, but it's something. First thing is you have a tray table. Put your drink, laptop, food, whatever. You also have this. You have this. You got plenty of leg room, and you got a space under your seat for a small bag. You also have armrest. And then you have a nice big window to look out of. Okay, let's take a look at the bathroom here in the business class. It locks when you automatically come in because that's red. For your hands, you got a nice big mirror. You got a sink. A changing table for a baby. A toilet. Another mirror. And then look at all of this space. What I like about this train is it's very, very spacious in the corridors. And it's warm. Climate controlled. That's coach. I mean, look how big it is. Recycling and trash. This must be a newer train. And then you got these big windows to look out of. Now we're gonna go to the cafe because when you're in business class, you get a free drink, I think. So let's go to the cafe. Let's go. I don't know what this area is, but it's nice. Look at that leather seating. It's the cafe. Very small, but it's nice. Lots of snacks, coffee, drinks. At our first stop, which is Jackson, Michigan. And so if you are business class, you get a free drink. So I just got this Coke Zero. Wow. Looks like the Arctic Circle in here. Nah, I'm joking, but still got snow and stuff. All right, let's go.
All right, folks, come on down. You guys have a good day.
Thank you.
Yep. Good stuff.
Have a good one, sir.
All right, you too.
I could have drove here, but like I said, taking the train is just so much more therapeutic, safer, more calming, relaxing. We were 30 minutes delayed because the train in front of us had mechanical issues, but who cares? That's all in train travel. The most important thing is we got here safely, and that's it. And it just feels good to be able to say, you know what, I'm not doing nothing today. I'm gonna take a train and go to Battle Creek and try this highly rated restaurant. Well, brewery. That's the restaurant right there. New Holland Brewing Company. Hopefully it's good. So I'm sitting at the bar and I ordered a spiced pear mixed drink. Sounds good. So we'll see how it tastes. And their menu looks really good too. This is the spiced pear drink that I ordered. Doesn't that look amazing? This is the appetizer. Doesn't that look amazing? That is hot. A1. Okay, this is the main dish. Barbecue meatloaf, dragon's milk, barbecue sauce, truffle, au gratin potatoes, asparagus, parmesan, lemon, and scallions. I all but destroyed that. I'm gonna take a break on that. We're gonna try the potatoes first. Here we go. Wow, the potatoes are so, so good. Next, I'm gonna try this barbecue meatloaf. We're just gonna take this big chunk right here and take a nice bite, but this is what we're trying next. Barbecue meatloaf, look at that. every piece of that is covered. Hopefully it's good. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that's good. Now I'm going to try the asparagus. Oh, this is good. It is currently 14 degrees here in Ann Arbor. Feels like 1 degree. So that is what I'll be working with tonight. 14 degrees, fam. It is cold outside. It's nice and toasty in here. I've been back for over an hour. I just wanted to warm up the vehicle, get nice and warm and toasty, get my hot hands that I have. I love these things. But let's talk about today. So I enjoyed just my day of just relaxing. It was just a very relaxed, calming day. You know, I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't doing anything. So I was like, let me just take the train. And I'm so glad I did. That is going to be definitely a new method of travel that's going to be incorporated into my life. I bought this vehicle, this Subaru. I bought it March of last year. I haven't even had it a full year. When I bought it, it had 19,000 miles on it, and now I'm about to hit 52,000 miles. That's how much wear and tear and driving I've done on this vehicle. So it's nice to kind of let my vehicle chill and relax and do train travel because I'm not putting wear and tear on my vehicle, and it's just a more relaxing method of travel. Now, from Ann Arbor to Battle Creek, the train ride was very smooth. There were maybe one or two spots. I thought I heard somebody. Maybe one or two spots that were a little rocky, but it was nothing like the train going from California to Chicago. Excuse me. That was bumpy, which makes me think that depending on what part of the country you're in, the tracks may be bad or may be good, may need a little more, may need a little more maintenance than other parts of the country. It just all depends where you're at. But I truly enjoyed this ride. It was very smooth. As a matter of fact, I fell asleep on the way back to Ann Arbor. I didn't film anything. I fell asleep. It was just so quiet and peaceful. I loved it. Now, Chicago. You're probably wondering why I did a video from when I was in Chicago. Because the train ride that I took to Chicago, we got there 6.5 hours late. So by the time I got there, everything was closed. I had a nice little apartment by a really popular Italian restaurant that I really wanted to try, and they were closed by the time I got there. We got there almost 9 o'clock at night, and we were supposed to be there at 2:30. So the restaurant was Lou Maltini's. I think that's the name of it. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. I was really sad I didn't get to try it. So I just DoorDashed some Chick-fil-A, took a shower, went to bed, and caught an early flight in the morning. And so that was my time in Chicago. Unfortunately, I only was going to do 24 hours there. But my depiction of my train journey was an accurate depiction. I wanted to give you guys a truthful, accurate depiction of my experience. I didn't want to just make it seem like everything was rainbow and sunshine, because it wasn't. But that's all in train travel, because today we had a few delays, not because of the train I was on, because of other trains, and they were running behind and their mishaps, which affected us, which is fine because I was comfortable and cozy in my little business class seat, so I didn't care. So the train ride that I took, yes, I was nauseous, at night because it was so bumpy. Yes, I hit my head. Yes, it was hard for me to walk sometimes because it was just extremely bumpy. But the food was amazing. The Amtrak crew was amazing. The guy in the cafe, Amtrak crew, they ordered pizza, a ton of boxes of pizza, and was giving out free pizza and chips to the people in the economy class who couldn't afford the meals on the train because the meals were pretty pricey. It was like $20 for breakfast and $20 for breakfast, $45 for dinner, and like $25 for lunch or $40 for lunch. But if you got a cabin or a roomette or a cabin for two or a family-sized cabin, all of your meals and drinks were included in the price that you paid. But people that were in the economy, they had to pay. So they was giving them free meals. So I thought that was freaking amazing. Person that ran the dining hall, she was very, very nice and sweet. Every day had a smile on her face. Ran it. It was so smooth. The food was good. The guy that was in charge of my car, he was extremely nice. Made sure I didn't want for nothing. Always asked if I needed anything. So it was just a great crew. Great maintenance team that made sure the train was good enough so we didn't break down. I called it the conductor, but now I know I was wrong. The person that operates the train or drives it, I think they're called engineers. They were amazing, got us to where we needed to get safely. So all in all, it was an amazing train journey. Good morning. It is a little past 7, and it's time for me to get up. And I don't want to because I can already feel how cold it is in here. It's freezing. It was a nice sleep. One of my window covers fell, and it literally just fell before I got up. Living in a vehicle it has its good days, it has its bad days, it has its hard days and its easy days. And I think during the winter it is difficult because you're sleeping in a vehicle that's essentially a freezer, and you have to adjust to that and get used to it. So this lifestyle is not for the faint of heart. It is not an easy lifestyle, but if it's something you truly want to do, you'll make it work. And this is something I want to do. It enables me to live a life of travel and exploration that I normally probably wouldn't be able to do this much living in a house or an apartment, paying rent or mortgage. So, and there's ice on my windows yet again. Let me show you my windows. This is freaking insane. Look at that. This is the window cover that fell. And look at that ice. That's crazy. It's a thick layer. That is insane. I'm going to get up and go ahead and start my day. I will not spend another day here, another night here. 2 days is long enough. 3 days is overstaying your welcome. It snowed last night. There is snow on my windows, if you can see that, and there's a lot of snow on my windshield. So we were snowed in last night. It snowed. Man.
Reveal his plan and his purpose. The difference is your expectation on how long it should take. The patient person prays, God, you see my situation and you know I need your help. I trust you and I trust your timing. Trust not only God's plan, but also his timing.
Why is it that we need to learn to wait? Waiting on the Lord takes, and this is the thing that's going to blow your mind, it takes personal courage. Listen to this verse. Wait for the Lord.
Fam, I am getting ready to start my day. I'm headed to the gym to work out, get a shower, working on a podcast, got to do some reading, got to map out my next plans coming up. I do have to drop off my vehicle in a few days. I do have an international trip planned coming up in several days, so I've got to prepare for that. Got to get a rental car, so it's going to be crazy next several days before I leave for my first international trip of 2025. Current temperature is 19 degrees. We got a blizzard coming. So it's just going to be a very unique situation. I also got to prepare for the blizzard. Got to prepare for that as well. I know you guys are pretty rocky. It's a pretty rocky ride. I know this guy behind me is mad. I can't make my mind up, guy. I'm sorry. Put my blinker on. Sorry. But I am gonna go ahead and end the video here and start my crazy hectic day. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I hope you guys can appreciate the difficulties in living on the road full time. It is a personal choice that I made. I love doing it. It's not a complaint. It's just showing you what a typical day is like for me during the winter time. It's a lot, but you get used to it. I know I did. It's just, like I said, my first year in a car during the winter. Last winter I was in my van. A lot more warmer. A lot different situation. This winter is different. But I'm making it work because of a personal choice, because this is what I want to do. I love you guys, but I'm out. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care. Peace.